You know, you've been very sick and you're taking this story very seriously. I think we ought to stop now.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Sit down. All right.
Okay. All right, now let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. In the pit of despair.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Pacifist. We return now to find Michael buying some clothes to wear to the premiere of his new movie. Honestly, I don't know why he'd bother. I've been wearing the same outfit for years and I've never had any issues.
You can't afford to shop where I work.
Fucking showed her, chat. After engaging in some casual underage drinking with Jimmy,
Woohoo! Me and the big dog getting our drink on.
Michael gives a heartfelt apology to Devin Weston for the blending fiasco.
Look out!
Hey, Devin, look. I need to say about Molly, man. I'm sorry, but I didn't do it.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
I'm beginning to question how real my reality is.
Wonderful!
Michael eventually realizes that Amanda and Tracy haven't shown up. Rather than celebrate his good fortune, he goes to check on them after Devin subtly suggests that they might be in danger.
Guy whose family is about to die says what?
What?
Merryweather Fleet's here, bro!
It's a pretty obvious choice which one we're gonna take.
He says he's got all these connections. I'm sure it's
No, he's fine, right? He's okay. Yeah, he walked off, he's fine, it's alright. I of course already knew that there were Merryweather waiting for me, so I decided to call the cops before I arrived. Oh wow, the cops are actually coming. That is, surprising.
Come on, they're gonna kill him!
Oh, there's a time limit! Shit! I will be frank with you, I was unaware that that was a thing. This is the downside of normally playing the game so fast. You miss half the game's mechanics. Oh, you got 2 minutes to sacrifice yourself to your family, dickhead, right. What if I just keep my phone up, so I can't see the timer? If I can't see it, then the timer doesn't exist, right? That's how that works? That was actually not at all how that worked. Arriving and entering through the front door, I got there just in time to see my wife die.
I'm not joking, lady! How you doing?
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
What if I unexpectedly came in the back door? Oh. That is indeed what normally happens. So, I was gonna go then. That gunshot could have been anything, man. Help, police. I'm in a time loop that ends after 7 seconds when my wife gets shot. My only hope was to rush him, knocking him out of the way to save my wife. I'll try using my power. No, it's impossible. It just triggers whenever I get within a certain range. It's my fault for marrying such a weak wife that she can't survive a shot to the head. It's really my fault when you think about it. While not immediately helping my goal of not killing anyone, I decided to shoot the Merryweather before they reached Amanda and Tracy to see if it would give me any useful information. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's not talking. She's frozen. Tracy? Huh. I've saved everyone, chat. Woo! Yeah! Obviously in this glitch state where Tracy didn't even spawn, I was unable to progress, so I had to look for a way to mission fail in order to recess. Ah! Oh. You might have noticed that it took Michael 4 shots while the Merryweather only needed 1. Just another way Michael's lack of skill with his weapon makes him unable to give Amanda what she needs.
What'd you say?
I didn't have a lot of options available to me, so I wanted to see what would happen if I destroyed the vehicles at the house before the Merryweather spawned. I had to do this from far away, else they'd spawn in while I was doing it. Okay, they can't spawn. Oh. I don't care if Jimmy was left behind. Fuck Jimmy.
Your existence is God's failure.
Excellent. Giving it another try, unfortunately the Merryweather spawned as normal as long as Jimmy was still in range, which of course he had to be if I didn't want to fail. So it was time to call the police again, which I never finished doing to begin with.
You must be truly desperate to come to me for help.
50 seconds. How am I going to get them inside though? Sadly, not only was I unable to get a wanted level, the police refused to come inside to save my wife. Probably partly because they didn't think she was worth saving, but also because they usually are attracted to enemy gunfire, and there is no gunfire until the one shot that causes me to mission fail. So I think the cops are useless here. But what this does mean though, is likely they'll be useful for the rest of it. It's likely just the first part where they're going to be dick useless. Not wanting to give up, I decided to get myself a fire truck from nearby in the hopes of non-lethally knocking over Amanda's assailants with water. Oh, there's two guys, but no fire truck? That's awful. Oh, what the fuck? The fuck? No. What are you doing? No, I tried to drive. I have a gun.
There is no shame in deterrence. Having a weapon is very different from actually using it.
Oh, Jimmy! Growing some balls. I'm not gonna make it! No! I'm here, please. No! Long story short, after many repeated attempts, I couldn't even get the water to hit the guy through the door, especially considering the limited time that I had to do it. Well, that was useless. I decided to test if I could non-lethally knock any of the guys to the side with a bike. Stealing a bike without harming anyone ended up being a tad difficult. No, stop.
Extremely rich. He says he's got all these
No! Don't be an asshole. Don't.
You got lucky, buddy.
I'm gonna lose Chisel right now, and that's bad. How are you doing this? Stop it!
You know how they say it's been a pleasure? It hasn't.
What exactly is wrong?
It's a bad NPC. Jimmy was left behind! I went to heaven, and the distance between me and Jimmy was so great that it failed me. Eventually obtaining a bike, I realized the game had an annoying feature that would stop my vehicle once before I reached the door, meaning it was impossible to knock the two guys as they first ran into the house. I could still try knocking the guy struggling with Amanda though.
Daddy's home, you pricks.
While it may look like I crushed my wife with a bike, in reality she was dead before I even hit, as the shot will still occur even if I get close on a vehicle. It was time to accept that I had to kill the guy. While normally as per the rules I'd have used melee if I had to kill someone, melee was obviously impossible so I had to use a pistol.
My attempts to avoid violence have failed.
What the fuck are you doing?
One of them's in with Tracy.
What about this guy though?
Stop it.
I'm pretty sure the second I walk in...
Fucking animal. Be quiet.
Please.
Move, will ya?
Yeah. Do something, Amanda! Oh. This situation was somehow even worse than the first. Any missed shot, Tracy would die. Pushing the guy so his gun wasn't facing Tracy, she'd magically get shot and die anyway. Trying to melee, the game literally locked me from having the ability to do it while Tracy was alive. I literally can't melee. What an asshole game! I hit her directly in the head with the proximity mine. Unfortunately, with no other options available to me, I had to shoot him as well. Finally moving into a less scripted scene, I had some hope that the police would help me with the legion of Merryweather that were coming my way.
Hello, this is 911. What emergency service do you require?
Can I just hide in here for a second?
Hello, this is... Thank you.
And now we wait for help.
You dirtbag! Cover me!
Oh, he figured out the door, guys! No! The police seemed unwilling to heed my call when I was still inside, so my next goal was to find a way outside without dying. Okay. That did not work. Let's go get armor. Hello, friend. I don't know how to explain this, dude, but I know the future and my house is going to be attacked. I need this. Thank you. While I'm here, I'll grab a melee weapon, just in case. 9 grand for a machete, but it's a really good machete. Has Bluetooth and RGB.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
It was worth a shot, but obviously having a melee weapon changed nothing about the first 2 guys, so I was back to trying to get outside to call the police, which was made more difficult by the grenade that is thrown each time at the front door when the enemies spawn. I definitely can't beat that grenade. I'm pretty confident I can't beat it at all, like I can't just like... I can. Oh shit. Okay, so I want to call the cops for the other enemy spawn. I got rid of all the enemies. Oh shit. The enemies spawning wasn't a coincidence. They will actually only spawn if you look at the front door. So you can actually walk out the front without spawning them as long as you never angle your camera towards it, which looks something like this.
Right here, it's this one. My insane pace. Right here, this is the 112. Right here, yes! It's fucking it. Dude, what a rush! Clear the building! No one leave!
Get him, police! You go, girl. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, they're going inside. Oh my god!
Not yet. Stay put. I'm
Oh, that's not good. The cops can't do damage to Merryweather? Are you for real?
Does this ever happen to you?
Garbage. With that solution now closed off to me, my last hope was the possibility of leaving the area to seek aid or to kite the enemies somewhere else. Oh, it's not failing me. Okay, there it is.
So fuck playing passive, I'm playing aggressive in this bitch!
It's always sad when I have to melee enemies in this series, but it's even sadder when it isn't easy to do. There were over a dozen enemies that I then had to defeat with nothing but my fists. Okay. So, I just need a door. How about this door? Try to let one in at a time. Okay. Oh.
Nobody's gonna find your come on there! Oh, hell no!
Oh, you got back up! Am I kicking him or someone else? Oh my god, there's too many bodies, I can't tell who I'm hitting. Shit. Get him, get him. Get him. Oh, come on. Get him. Oh. That's too, fuck. Oh. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, Jesus. I'm stuck on the corpses. There's too many bodies. Oh, no. Obviously, having so many corpses in such a small room caused problems, so I decided to switch between rooms so as to not let too many stack up. This, however, didn't solve the problem of their tendency to sometimes swarm and overwhelm me. Okay, well, they destroyed me. Okay. This is really tough. In between my failures, I had the brilliant idea that I could possibly avoid killing the first enemy if he would die from the grenade that the enemies throw. Did he just run through the grenade? I hate this game. Eventually, I had a great run where I successfully meleeed the first 10 enemies, but I ran into some trouble afterwards because at the time, I didn't know where the spawn triggers were for the final wave. The rest didn't spawn when I came out here. What? Okay, now they spawned. Ah, I'm dead. Ah, this guy's here. Given how effective the rooms were at bringing the enemies into melee range, it seemed foolish to fight them outside. So when I reached that point again, I rushed back upstairs and let them come to me. They're coming a lot at one time, that's very bad. Get him. None of them died. Oh, balls. Actually, one's pistol. They're both pistol. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, die. I'm dead. I need to block the door.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin.
Here's Johnny.
Any one hit kills, please. Ah, fuck. I may have failed, but as they say, failure is but a path to victory. Or at least I assume someone else has said that before. If not, it's mine, don't steal it.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna get this guy quickly this time. Where is he? I ran past him? How did I run past? Did he climb over? How the fuck did that happen? Did he die? He ain't dead. He dead? Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Please die quickly, die. Ah. All three at once, I'm fucked. I should just run. Die! Die! Are you fucking for real? Oh my god. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god, I won! Oh my god. What? If you believe that, even for a second, let me know because I really did my best with that fake failed screen. Obviously, Jimmy saves Michael, kinda wish he had helped out a bit more before now though, because we have to add a full 21 melee kills onto our total, which might be the largest added by any mission. I was so disappointed in this that I had to go back while editing to try to find ways to reduce the number.
But you were unsuccessful?
Obviously.
The first thing I tried was using a buffered ledge grab to warp from one side of the allowed area to the other in the hopes of despawning enemies. Sure, it looked cool, but it wasn't at all effective. If you know nothing about buffered ledge grabs, by the way, I suggest watching Facts and Glitches episode 35. Next, I tried storing a tank in Michael's garage beforehand, and to my surprise, it was still there when I went into the mission. So obviously this didn't seem very useful, but I still wanted to test if either the police or the Merryweather would use a tank if I somehow got them one, so I spawned one in with mods. The answer? No. They were about as interested in the tank as I am in Red Dead Redemption 2, which is to say, not at all. What about the passing cars, you might ask? Well, despite how impractical it would be for me to survive against an army without mods, hoping for passing cars to kill them, I did test it for a very long time, and I assure you if they could take damage from the vehicles, I was unable to detect it, despite some very impressive hits. I hope you enjoyed the episode despite the result. I have to take a lot of time off streaming and other projects to do these. It should be 2 more episodes until the end, then maybe 2 more episodes for bonus stuff, and maybe an episode or 2 or 3 for attempting to reduce the end result. Wish you guys all the best. Thanks for the support and kind words. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing, and I wish you all the best.